Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's YunKs. Today, I'll be showing you guys the Wail. This is the future Warcoal hand cannon. Anyway, let's just quickly go over the perks that I have on this thing. So for the sights I run, Quick Draw IS, I have high caliber rounds, lightweight, hammer forged, relentless tracker, and rangefinder. So this is not the vendor version, but I will be talking more about the vendor version a little bit later on in the video. And before we get into it, I do want to mention this is the same archetype as a Hawkmoon. Anyway, let's just get right into the gameplay. So the Wail versus the Ultra Knight for the DPS test. It took me 17 shots to put him down, having to reload twice, each reload clocking in at about 2.5 seconds long, each headshot dealing 1,925 damage, and it took me 12.2 seconds to kill him. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about PvE with this hand cannon. Is it any good in PvE? Well, mine specifically is not really good. I would never use it personally. However, the vendor version does have Firefly on it and also armor piercing rounds, which I guess could be okay. But the thing is, with the Wail, it has a low base mag size of 7, which is absolutely horrendous, especially for PvE, and I just would not recommend it. Even the vendor version, I just wouldn't recommend it. There are way better primaries out there that you could use, whether exotic or even not. I'm sure you could do better than this. And to those of you who were interested, who didn't know the vendor perks, well, it comes with armor piercing rounds and hip fire in the first column. In the second column, it has hammer forged and third eye. And finally, in the third column, it has firefly. So yeah, it's okay. All right, we're gonna move right along into PvP now. The Wail was actually a ton of fun, and my perks were really good for PvP. They're definitely designed for PvP. However, I just learned something recently about high caliber rounds. Patrick Casey does have a video, showing how a hand cannon with high caliber rounds will affect you. How will it affect your flinch? It should increase your flinch, but according to the video, it actually reduces flinch. And this really baffles me. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would high caliber rounds reduce flinch? I don't know if that's intentional, if it's supposed to be like that. I don't know if it's a bug, or I don't fucking know. But I will link that video in the description down below if you guys were interested in seeing that. All of my gameplay footage was using high caliber rounds, and I really didn't have a problem using it. I mean, it does give extra range too, so I don't think it could really hurt all that much. But if it does reduce flinch, now next time I go to use this hand cannon, should I do lightweight, or should I just take the little extra range from high caliber rounds, even though it reduces flinch? What do you guys think? Just let me know, because I'm really just all over the place with this. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the numbers here. So the Wail will deal 86 damage to the head and 57 damage to the body. But of course, this does depend on range. If you're too far away, you will not get these numbers. This is a hand cannon, and it is definitely not made for long range combat. I would say at a medium-ish distance, you will start to see a damage drop-off as well as an accuracy drop-off on this thing. But due to my perks, I didn't really have too much of a problem with accuracy drop-off, of course, as long as I wasn't trying to snipe my enemies. So it'll take 3 shots to put somebody down if all your shots are headshots, or it'll take 4 shots to put somebody down if all your shots are body shots. It could also take 2 headshots and 1 body shot to kill your enemy, or 1 headshot and 2 body shots if they have low enough armor. What is the time to kill on the Wail? Well, let's say it takes 3 shots to kill your enemy. It'll take 0.9 seconds, which isn't too bad. It can compete within the meta. However, going up against a clever dragon with high caliber rounds, even at close range, can really hurt. That's going to be a close call. Hand cannons are supposed to shine in close range combat more than pulse rifles, but this goddamn clever dragon just seems to own the Crucible at the moment, and it's really tough to compete against, really, with any weapon. So if you are going up against a team that has a few clever dragons on it, you're just really gonna have to try and outplay them. Of course, you're gonna have to get close enough where the hand cannon will be effective and just simply outplay them. They have a better time to kill than you do. The clever dragon's time to kill is 0.833, so you definitely have to get the first shot off with the Wail, of course, if you're using this hand cannon against the clever dragon, assuming they're good with it, of course, if you want to win. And I do know I shouldn't be talking all that much about a goddamn pulse rifle in the middle of a hand cannon review, but I feel like this shit needs to be addressed. The clever dragon is broken, obviously. It's just too damn good right now, and I feel like it's basically making most other weapons obsolete. It's really unfortunate, but I guess that's just the way it is. Guys, let me know how you feel about that. Do you feel the same way, or am I just being a little bitch? I'm probably just being a little bitch, but yeah, let me know. Anyway, go ahead, leave in the comments, do you have the Wail, the future Warcole hand cannon? And if you do, what do you think of it? Overall, I did have a ton of fun with this hand cannon in the Crucible, even though apparently using high caliber rounds reduces flinch. I still didn't have a problem with it, and I still think my perks are pretty damn good on this hand cannon. I mean, everything gives me range. I'm quite happy with that. It really did shred. It felt pretty goddamn smooth to me. It was easy for me to get my footage, and yeah, just overall, just most importantly, I had a ton of fun with it. That's really what's most important to me. Let me know how the vendor version is, guys. For those of you who have the vendor version, let me know how that one is in the Crucible. I'd love to hear it. Also, leave any suggestions of weapons you may want to see next. I am currently working on an Icebreaker Year 3 review, but for primaries, I don't really have any in mind. Do you guys want to see Blind Perdition? I already have a few clips of that, but I feel like everyone's already done that review, so I could probably do something better, right? Just let me know what you guys want to see. I have full legendary marks, so just go ahead, don't be shy. Anyway, that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave us up if you haven't already, if you want to see more weapon reviews similar to this one. I'm always covering weapons here in Destiny. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time.